This paper is your chemistry paper of ICSE board, that is 2023, which was yesterday. Now this is your science paper 2 and I have already solved section A question number 1, which was MCQ for 15 marks. Now in this video I will be solving question 2 and question 3. Okay, so I want you to make sure that you watch this video and then watch this video also, and then tell me how much you are getting in section A for your yesterday's chemistry. Let us look at our question 2. Question 2 is here. Can you see this is T23? So this is 2023 chemistry ICSE board paper. Let us look at your question number 2. The first one says match column A with column B. Now column A is here. So you could, in your answers, you can just write A and whatever, B, C, like that. You don't have to write the whole thing, A, B, C, D, E. Now sodium chloride. Now sodium chloride, what do we have over here? You know that it's an ionic compound. So ionic compound will have high melting and boiling point. So it will be 2, which will be right like this we'll write. Okay, A is 2. Methane. Now methane is a covalent compound, non-polar. Oh, it is also a greenhouse gas. So methane is going to be here 3. So we will write here 3. Hydrogen chloride gas. Now hydrogen chloride gas is covalent. So it will have low melting and boiling point as against the ionic compound. So hydrogen chloride gas will be number 4. Your D is oxidation reaction. So we finished 1, 2, 3, 4. Now out of these two, which one is oxidation? The oxidation is loss of electrons. That is the oxidation, right? So D will be 5th one. And water. Now water definitely is not this. Water will be your having 2 shared pair of electrons. Let us look at water. Oxygen is having 6 electrons. This and this electron, they are having single covalent bonds. So these two are here, 2 lone pairs of electron. So water is 1. So you can mention this question number 2 first part, and then you can write like this A, B, C, D, E, and against this. No need to write this whole thing. Okay, that gives you your 5 marks. The following sketch illustrates the process of conversion of alumina to aluminium. Study the diagram and answer the following. Now this is the conversion of alumina to aluminium, which means your alumina will be Al2O3, dissociates into 2Al3 plus and 3O2 minus. Name the constituent of the electrolyte mixture which has a divalent metal. Now you know that this is your Hall-Heroult process where we are extracting aluminium from alumina, and then we have fluorspar. Fluorspar is calcium fluoride, right? Now in that it contains calcium which is divalent, yes. So name the constituent which has divalent metal. This is going to be fluorspar. Name the powdered substance X which is sprinkled here on top of the electrolytic mixture. Now this is powdered coke. Okay, so what is your X? X is powdered coke. So we can just write powdered substance is coke. Supposing they had to tell you which was the element in that, then you say carbon. Okay, what is the name of the process? The name of the process, as I told you, it is Hall-Heroult process. Write the reaction taking place at electrode Y, which is anode, and Z, which is cathode. Now Z over here and Y is here. We had Al2O3 dissociating into 2Al3 plus and plus 3O2 minus. So at anode we are going to have anions moving, so that is 3O2 minus. They are going to lose 1 oxygen, is going to lose 2 electrons, so 3 oxygen will lose 6 electrons and it will become 3O nascent, and then we will have 3O plus 3O, and that will give us 3O2, and that is the gas which is liberated where? At the anode. At the cathode we have 2Al3 plus migrating, and it will gain 6 electrons because one aluminium ion will gain 3 electrons and two of them will gain 6 electrons, and that will give us 2Al, that is metal atoms. Okay, so that finishes our second part of question 2. Third part of question 2 is fill in the blanks. Metals are good reducing agents. You know that the metal, supposing I'm talking about sodium, sodium is 281, loses an electron and it becomes Na1 plus, correct? Now this is oxidation, so this electron is supplied to a non-metal and it is going to reduce the non-metal, so it is a reducing agent. B, a non-polar covalent compound. Now non-polar covalent compounds are they good or bad conductors of heat? They are bad conductors of heat, so that is the correct one. Higher the pH value of the solution, you know that pH is 7 means neutral, higher up to 14 means alkaline, and on the left hand side lesser than 7 means acidic. So if it is higher pH value, it will be alkaline. Silver chloride, lead chloride is a white precipitate that is soluble in excess of ammonium hydroxide. Silver chloride is going to be soluble in excess of ammonium hydroxide because it forms diamine silver chloride solution, and lead chloride is soluble in hot water. So lead chloride is not applicable. This is the correct one. E, conversion of ethene to ethane. Now ethene is C double bond C like so, and ethane has become C single bond C. So you will see that this hydrogen has been added. So plus H2 with nickel and 300 degrees C, it undergoes hydrogenation because hydrogen is added. So it is hydrogenation. What does hydration mean? That water molecule is added. So obviously it is hydrogen that is added, not water. So this is the correct option. Which one? Hydrogenation. We come to the fourth subpart. We have state the term or the process. The first one, energy released when an atom in the gaseous state accepts the electron to form the ion. This is electron affinity. B, tendency of the element to form chains is typical for carbon, which is called as catenation. You have to know your definitions by heart for this. The name of the process by which ammonia is manufactured on large scale, this is Haber's process. The type of salt formed by partial replacement of hydroxyl radical with an acid radical. So hydroxyl radical, if there are two hydroxyl radical, one of them gets replaced, so I will get the basic salt. Your knowledge of definitions extremely important. E, the ratio of mass of certain volume of gas to the same volume of hydrogen measured under the same conditions of temperature and pressure is the definition of vapor density. So we write just vapor density. Alright, let us come to the fifth part. Give the structural formula of the following organic compounds. 2-chlorobutane. Now remember, the main keyword is bute. Bute means 4 carbons. So C single bond, C single bond, C single bond, C. Now if this is the first one, this is the second one. So for the second one, if we attach chlorine, that becomes 2-chloro. Butane, can you see this N? N means all single bonds between the carbon. So you are going to complete all 4 valencies of all carbons like so. Okay, so this becomes your chlorobutane. You could have counted from here 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in this place you would have got chlorine and remaining all will be H's over here. Whether you write it this way for this carbon or this carbon, it's all right, because if you are writing from here, you start counting from here, so 1 and 2. If you write here, then you start counting from the end nearer to it, so 1 and 2. All right, let us come to the second one, methanol. What is meth? It is 1 carbon. So for methanol, you are going to have aldehydic group. Aldehydic group is dash CHO, correct? So it is going to be HCHO as the molecular, the condensed structural formula. Now for the structure, you will show CHO means double bond O here and single bond H here, and one H will be here. So this is your methanol. Let us come to the third one, but2-ine. What does but mean? 4 carbons. So C, single bond C, single bond C, single bond C. But they say 2-ine. What does ine mean? It's a triple bond. So for the second carbon, now this is first carbon, this is second carbon, then this carbon will have a triple bond. Whether you count from here 1, 2, it will still be the same. So this is the correct position of the bond. Now we are going to write here all H's like so. This carbon has all 4 valencies, this carbon all 4 valencies satisfied. This carbon has only one valency, so 2, 3 and 4. So this is your 2-butyne. Let us come to give the IUPAC name of the following compounds. Now for IUPAC name, first look at the functional group. Can you see the COOH group? So it is oic acid. Now how many carbons do you see? 2. So 2 means it is eth. Between carbon single bond, so it will be ethane, but don't write that E. Now once you got this ethane, and then this will be oic acid, so ethanoic acid. So this is the first one. What is our second one? Straight chain is but. So it is going to be but. Single bonds everywhere means ane, correct? But can you see over here? This is OH, this is the functional group. So you have to start counting from the end nearer to that. So this is first carbon, this is 2 carbon. So it will butane 2 dash all because of this OH group. Hydroxyl group means alcoholic group. You could also write it as 2-butanol. Either this way or this way, both can give you your full marks. So just now I have solved 25 marks and the earlier video had 15 marks. So section A is complete just now. So write in the comment box how much did you get, 40 out of 40, yes or no. If you have got it, that will be nice. Just evaluate yourself. So it was a good answer key for you to understand how the marking is done. Okay, look out for my second video now after this. That will be solution of section B. Okay, till then take care. Concentrate on the next paper. Bye.